Hello everybody. Looks like we are live. So let's see how this one goes. It is definitely a first time test. Well, technically it's a round 2 test, but I think this one's going to go a lot better than we did the last time. So, obviously, we have a new deal in the shop here. We've got the Evil Masterminds crystals. I already picked up the $5 Cavalier crystals, but I'm not quite sure if the $30 pack is worth it. But wanted to point that out real quick so everybody got a chance to see it. Now we're going to go ahead, and I thought what we'd do is just kind of do a little bit of arena and see who joins in on the chat, and let's go ahead and put up some points and see if we can't work on Human Torch here. Definitely looking forward to getting to know everybody. Hopefully this live stream goes well, because if it does, this is going to start being a regular afternoon thing for me. What I would like to do is every week for the foreseeable future, at least 4 to 5 days a week. I'd like to go ahead and get a couple hours in. We're definitely going to make sure that Wednesdays we're going to be live, so that any new content, anything comes out, we got a chance to discuss it right off the bat. I'm going to shoot for that 11 to 12 time period. Well, 11 to 1 more appropriately is what I want to start shooting with. Central Standard Time, I should say. So that we have a good chance of catching any of the new deals or any of the updates. That way, anybody that wants to get a chance for seeing everything right as it drops, we can discuss it right on the spot, right off the bat. Make sure that we are talking about what's going on there and what's new and interesting with the game. Want to make sure that we are getting everything live right off the bat. Want to make sure that we get a chance for everything the second it comes out. One of the things I know that I want to do in this particular arena while we're working on it is finish up the last bit of the Ant-Man event. Just to kind of point out what I'm talking about here, and I'm sure most of us already know, but at the same time, even if you're not 100% aware, I want everybody to pay attention when you do get some time in the arena over these next couple days, because we are looking at the last bit of this event. That's going to be under your solo events here. We're going to be looking at the Love Conquers All, which is where you will get points for defeating Kang, Ghost, or Yellow Jacket, and then or winning points with winning fights with Ant-Man, Wasp, or Cassie Lang. Like I said, I haven't gotten a lot in on it myself yet, so I figured this is a good opportunity, and what we're going to go ahead and do is, from now on, try and go ahead and get these streams together on a regular basis, and this will give us a good chance to get those points up anytime that's going on. Also, on top of that, it gets us a good chance for me to talk to the community on a regular basis. Also, it gives me a chance to make sure I'm getting those, getting my gold built back up, getting my battle chips and units built back up, because I mean, obviously battle chips are, those are about getting units and gold, but I've definitely let my gold reserve drop dramatically since becoming Cavalier, because with becoming Cavalier there, we did open up so much more, and our resources are amazingly better. But I went from 35 million that I was sitting on in gold for months, probably close to a year that I was sitting on 35 million, before I got to the point that kind of dwindled quickly when we started leveling up 6 stars to rank 3 and 4 on a regular basis. This is one of those things that I don't think we in the community talk about nearly enough, is resource management. Because I do know very well that it doesn't matter. I mean, you look at any resource in this game, no matter how much of it you think you have, you can easily go through a ton of it in a very short time period. I'm definitely gonna, like I said, I want to make sure that we start discussing those type of things, because I know how easy it is to go through those resources on a very regular basis. And it's also one of those things where you get to a point where you just have so much of something, and you're like, I've got plenty, it isn't gonna matter, we're gonna go ahead and just lay off trying to grab some of that for a while. I know I pay for my sigil every month, and one of the things with the sigil is, of course, you get the gold quest weekly, and it's an easy thing. You run through it one time, fight gold pool in one fight. You don't even have to use any energy, anything like that, and it's just basically some free gold on a regular basis. Now, that makes it real easy to, it's not a huge amount of gold. Depending on your progression level, you're talking a couple 100,000 gold, which doesn't seem like much at all, until you stop doing it for a while, because, hey, I'm sitting on 35 million gold, and every time level up comes up, I spend $500,000 to $1 million, and I replace that before the next time it comes up. So it's not a big deal. But then you start getting to the point where I'm at now, where you're looking at, I think I'm somewhere close to 66 stars at this point. And when that starts becoming a thing, all of a sudden that 35 million in gold that you're sitting on for months dwindles down to under $1 million in just a few level up events. Especially if you don't just go for the milestone rewards and then call it. If you actually try and get a decent rank out of it on a regular basis and go above and beyond and make sure that any champion that could possibly be useful, anything 5